What's up, my people? It's your girl with Tomboy Chronicles. I did want to talk about something. It's been a long week, so I've been working, and I'm working on my audio biography, which is my album coming out October 31st. Check it out. It's called Her Story. So enough about that. Busy week. Last week I heard something about 62% of men are on dating sites right now, and they're going to end up being single. I was going to talk about that, but something else came up that really kind of concerned me. So you can look that article up and see how men suck right now, and they're going to end up being single because of the way they're dating. So that's what that was about. Maybe I'll get back to it another day. But I ran across some guy's blog, and the title said, women waste all their good years on the wrong man and then try to come and get a good man when they've already been ran through, or something like that. And I looked at that like, really, dude? Really? It's just a vicious cycle out here. Like, so you're telling me in our 20s and 30s we've dated bad boys or men that weren't worth our time, that was a waste of our time, and we've got dragged down, we're emotionally scarred and damaged, and then when we get to a certain age, it's like, okay, I'm ready for the good guy, and the good guy is saying, well, you're no good to me. What about you, sir? What about you men who waste your years running through several women, having babies everywhere, not getting your life together, don't really have anything going for yourself, and then when you get tired and worn out and your balls are down to your knees, now all of a sudden you want a good woman in your life to settle down with because now you're ready and you've already worn yourself out being that type of man, that you're the man that you're talking about. And then you come to us and want us to put up with your newfound manhood. And now you got yourself together and you want to talk about all the other men out here that ain't no good. You was that man. And it took you 20-something years to get your stuff together. While these women out here, natural nurturers, natural lovers, try to support you in our early years, try to be there for you, try to build you up, try to be understanding. Oh, he's going to get it together. I love him. We're going to work through this and da-da-da-da. And then till we can't take it anymore. So now we're no good. Now we're not worth it. Now we've been worn through whatever. What about you? And on top of that, these women in their 20s, that man in his late 30s and 40s that done played the game so much, women his age don't put up with his mess, he starts preying on those same women you talk about that got with the wrong men early on because they were young and naive and they trusted an older man and trusted what they were saying and fell for the con. And then when she ages out, when she realized that you're giving her nothing but garbage, you prey on the 19, 20-year-old again, and you keep the cycle going, which causes these women to burn out, or however you say it, where they're not worth anything. So, like, look in the mirror. If you've always been a good man, then you should have had no problem finding you a good woman early on and locking it in and building something with, if you was always a good man. If you believed in monogamy, if you believed in exclusivity, if you believed in all-inclusive in your relationship, and you found that woman that was willing to grow with you and build with you and had great communication. So if they ran through the wrong men and you ran through 20, 30, 50, 100 women, I think y'all in the same boat. So watch what you say. I seen this sermon, and it made its rounds on the internet, but, you know, he brings somebody to the stage and say, you know, do you want this $100? She was like, yeah. He dropped it on the ground. Do you still want it? Yeah. He stomped on it. You still want it? Yeah. He crumbled it up. You still want it? Yeah. Why? Because it never lost its value. So no matter what we go through, our trials and tribulations and ups and downs in our life and bad relationships, we still don't lose our value, because God created our value. Only way you lose your value and you ain't no good anymore, if you believe that and you keep the cycle going of psychological scarring and damage. If you keep that in your head and you listen to people like that on the internet telling you, oh, you've been ran through, you know, yeah, you're gonna start acting that way. You're going to bring yourself down. You're not going to be feeling like you're worthy of anything good. Don't let people like that scar you even further. You know, you're worth it. You know, I gave this example the other day. It's crazy, you know. This woman, she's been married 3 times, you know. She has 4 kids. She got married the first time. She had her first kid. So she did it the right way. She got out of the relationship. She got married to her next husband. He said, baby, I want a kid of ours. I want us to have a baby. So she has another kid, has 2 more kids with her husband. That marriage didn't work out. She gets divorced. She finds another husband. They get married, and he doesn't have any kids. And he says, I want us to have a kid together. And they have a kid together. So now she has 4 children, and that marriage didn't work. So she starts dating, and the man says, how many kids you have? Oh, I got 4 kids by 3 different men. Automatically, he thinks, oh, she sleeps around, she worn out, she mismanaging her life, blah, 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 blah. No, she married her husband, and she was submissive, and she gave each husband what he wanted. And she didn't get what she wanted in return. So she has these 4 beautiful gifts from these marriages, but now she's seen as damaged goods by anybody else. Did she make the bad decision of marrying each one of these men? Did she believe these were the love of her life? Did she believe that this is who God sent for her? It doesn't even matter. But you view her as damaged goods. While we got men out here with 6, 7, 8 kids, 4, 5 baby mamas, and we're willing to give them a shot. We're willing to see past their past and love them anyway. You know, my ex-husband had 4 kids. Technically, only 2 of them was his biological kids. The woman he married previously, he had kids with, but she already had 2 kids. And he came into their life as a father. And then their father died, so he's the only father figure for these 4 kids. So when he came in my life, we had 6 kids. And both of us saw those kids as our kids. There were no step kids or anything like that. We had 6 kids together. There's no judgment. We love those kids. We accept each other. No, the marriage didn't work. Guess what? They're still our kids, whether we're together or not. So, you know, basically, I just wanted to get on here, like, you know, stop listening to these people on the internet. Listen to God. It don't even matter if you did mess up in your life early on. You always have time for redemption. You always have time to keep your value. Your value is not lost. It doesn't matter what they say. If somebody feels like you're of no value, they're not for you. It's someone out there for you. It's life out there for you. There is redemption for you. There is, yeah, that was my past. Let's leave it in my past. Now, if you keep doing crazy stuff here on out, you know, that's on you. But don't ever let nobody feel like you have no value. Especially if they were one of the people that they are even talking about. You know? So, you know, that's what I just want to say. Just like me, you ain't got to listen to what I say. You know, I'm just out here giving my opinion about things, you know. Trying to spread love, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that concerned me when I didn't even watch the video because just the title alone was so disrespectful. But anyway, guys, as always, I love you. And if you love each other, I wouldn't have anything to talk about, you know. If we loved each other and we loved each other as Christ loved the church and we spread that love, you know, then there'd be no hatred, there'd be no animosity, there wouldn't be any of this stuff that's just causing a lot of friction. It's really, the single rate and the divorce rate is so high right now. So we gotta start loving each other more. We gotta start being there for each other. We gotta start respecting each other enough to just, even in the sense of we're no good for each other, let's just walk away from it to protect each other. Don't drag nobody through your mess when you know you ain't not even ready for them. So again, I love you guys, and don't forget to check out my album October 31st. It will be out. So talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.